Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, my beloved soul family, mi familia bella y hermosa. How are we doing tonight? It is Tarot Tuesday, and Spirit knows it. Yours truly here, checking in again. Here we are, once again. How are you all doing tonight? Let me know where you're checking in from. City, state, country, what side of the world you're in. How was your weekend? How's have your week been so far? How did this week started for you? Let me know. Let me know. How are you doing, my soul family, my YouTube soul family, my IG soul family? Jungle the King is in the house. Blessings to you, Rita. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. James, blessings to you. How are you doing tonight? Please do me a great favor and let the rest of the soul family know that we are live. It is Tarot Tuesday, and Spirit knows it. Since many unfortunately don't get to see my posts due to the algorithms and all the other BS with the internet land, um, please share it in your lives, share it in your stories, share it in your timeline. That is Tarot Tuesday, and Spirit knows it. Invite your friends, family, next door neighbor, whoever. Checking in from Kansas City. Jersey is in the house. Awesomeness. Awesome. Jersey is in the house. What other city? What other city and state, country, and side of the world are you all checking in from? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, my, my, my. How has this week been for you? Do tell. Blessings to you, beloved. Little Wicked is in the house. Thank you, Miss Laura. Thank you. Great to see you too. Tampa, Florida is in the house. It's been hard, huh? I believe you. I believe you. North Carolina is in the house. Tampa is in the house. New York City is in the house. Awesomeness. Awesome, 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 awesome. Who else is in the house? Panama City, Panama. Ooh, I miss Panama. I miss Panama. I like Panama. I lived in Panama for a little bit, and I've been to Panama many, 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 many times after the fact. I should probably also retreat in Panama one day, one day, one day. Getting myself prepared for Saturn in Aries. Oosh, eesh, yeah, eesh. Yes. Blessings to you, Miss Moses. Blessings to you. So, my soul family, another round of It's Tarot Tuesday, and Spirit knows it. Salud para ti también, my goddaughter. Blessings, blessings to my goddaughter, Wild Fury, and my goddaughter, Elizabeth, and all you all. I just see Miss Sylvia Krim in the house. Awesomeness, awesomeness. Great to see each and every one of you on here. Please do me a favor and spread the word. Everyone, unfortunately, don't always get my notifications, nor everyone gets my posts all the time, unfortunately, especially when I post so late. Um, but here we are. Here we are. No matter how many of us are here, here we are, and it's going down. Another round of this Tarot Tuesday, and Spirit knows it, and we're here to dig deep. How are you feeling? Tell me, do share. If you have a birthday this week, happy, 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 happy solar return. If you had a birthday last week, happy belated solar return. I hope you celebrated big. I hope you continue to celebrate in this new year for you. Okay. Um, if you've lost someone or have someone in the process of transitioning, my deepest condolences. My prayers are with you. My support is with you. If you're going through something difficult right now, my prayers are with you and my support is with you as well. You're welcome. Winning mood has me tired. I hear you. I hear you. Gemini season starts today. Oh, yes, it does. Lord Black Jesus. Let's not even go there. My funky glasses are all dirty. Why don't you all tell me that? Don't be shy. Tell me your glasses look funky. You know what happens with us people with four eyes? We have to, you know, do all this maintenance. Gemini season starts today. It's an interesting week, interesting month ahead in this Gemini season. Whew. I know someone is going to come out and say, are you going to tell us the Gemini story? Yes, I am, but not today. Yes, I am, but not today. Ay, Dios mío. Ooh, yeah. Let me tell you something. This work, spirituality, ain't for the faint of heart. Blessings to you and your family, Dr. Afi. Thank you so very much, Sylvia. Much blessings to you from Florida. Paint weave, not today. No, hoy no. Otro día menos hoy. Any other day, but not today. Ay, Dios mío. How many Geminis are in the house already? How many Geminis are in the house already? Are you in the house tonight? Do tell. Do tell. Ay. It's that season. It's that season. You know, we gotta breathe. You know, we gotta breathe deeply, take deeper breaths during this season. You know, it's real. It's real. You're in Gemini season is real. Anything can come at you, especially out of the mouth of a Gemini. I tell you, you just never know. You just never know. Gemini rising. Yay. I hear you. Little Wicked says, face it, será nunca. Now, I would never say never, but, you know, hey, it ain't going to be today. It ain't going to be today. Ay. I think I'm going to do a special, just a special live, you know, with like, I don't know, with sounds and whistles and you name it, whenever I get ready to share with you my Gemini story. A family full of Geminis, Lord, let me tell you, my deepest condolences. Blessings to you, Nancy's. Ay. Family filled with Geminis. Jesus. Jeez. In the name of the baby black Jesus. Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much, Mr. Blondie. Thank you very much. So let's jump right into this. And before actually a couple of house, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the house announcement first. Many of you have been messaging me about when is my calendar going to be open for readings. I have not been able to open them up for readings, but I will. Most definitely for next week. So just go to my calendar and check it. I'm going to open it sometime tonight. I will open my calendar for next week. Yeah. So just go visit my calendar and check that out. I don't know exactly what day next week off the top of my head, but I'll be available for personal readings, one-on-one readings, and healing sessions online next week. Okay. Anything else? Oh, next Thursday, the 29th, as it is the last Thursday of this month, next Thursday, the 29th of next week, I will be hosting the last online healing meditation of this month in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay. So that'll be next Thursday, the 29th. We've had we've done several this month in honor of mental health awareness, mental health healing, mental health balance, emotional healing, recalibration. So please stay tuned to that so you can join us next Thursday for our month's closing of Mental Health Awareness Month healing, online healing meditations. So stay tuned to that. I hope you join us next Thursday, the 29th, for that. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else is on the calendar? Not much. You know, I seriously want to know how many of you are interested in participating in this year's shadow work retreat, a 3-day shadow work retreat that I usually do every year in the month of October. It'll be in Southern California. I'm still hunting for the right location, the right ambiance, the right atmosphere for this year's shadow work retreat, which will be in October. I'm still I'm still I'm still in search of that. But if you're interested in this year's and shadow work retreat, 3-day shadow work retreat in the month of October here in Southern California, send me a DM or email me so that I can put you down on the list. And then once I get ready to put it out there, I will first send it to the people that are on the list so you have a first-hand opportunity to reserve your seat, reserve your spot, your participation, since it will be, as usual, a limited amount. Make it happen for me, K Lotus. Come on, let's talk. Let's if you know something I don't know, let me know. I am open. I am open to doing it in Florida. Not this year, not a 3-day retreat, but definitely other shadow work workshops, day workshops or weekend workshops. So there's still things that can still be done before this year ends. I'm really, really want to focus in on Florida, East Coast, and I want to focus on New York. Those are two main locations that I really want to uh, take this healing work to, which I was going to the year that pandemic rocked our world and paralyzed everything. So that's still in the books for me. That's still in my goals list as well. So let's just continue to communicate. If you are in the East Coast, let's communicate. And I am looking forward and I'm open to bringing shadow work, healing work to the East Coast. But specifically for the 3-day shadow work retreat, it will be in October here in California. I'm still fetching for a spot, so stay tuned for that. But if you're interested in doing some really deep, hardcore healing work, much needed healing work, you really want to push your life forward and do that groundwork, do that foundational work, dig deep within, definitely send me a DM so I can put your name and your information down on the list. And I'll give you all the information first before I announce it publicly so that you have a first hand opportunity an early bird opportunity to reserve your spot for this year's Shadow Work Retreat. Okay? That being said, that being said, I want you to write in the chat, if you will, not defined by why. YWHY. Not defined by why. Not defined by why. Write it in the chat. Yes, yes. The Shadow Work Retreat, the 3-day Shadow Work Retreat is 3 days. I really would like for it to be 4 days, but um, it's a 3 day shadow work retreat. It's in October, and it'll be here in California this year again. Don't have a specific location yet, but it'll be in Southern California. So send me your name, information. I can put your name down in the list if you're interested in being part of this year's shadow work retreat. Not defined by why. Write it in the chat. Not defined by why. Not defined by why. Yes, yes, bring it on, bring it on. Yes, not defined by why. Write it in the chat. Not defined by why. Write it in the chat. I'm just gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you straight without any introduction. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. The why, WHY, the why in your life is the culprit. The why in your life, WHY, the why in your life is the culprit of delayed dreams, canceled dreams, paralyzed life, numb like life, the cancellation of goals, the why in your life has canceled your goals, your dreams, have put you in this time capsule type of journey in your life, propelling you backward, definitely not forward. The why in your life causes much heartache. The why in your life re traumatizes you. The why in your life keeps you stuck. The why in your life keeps you questioning yourself. The why in your life contributes to your low self esteem. The why in your life keeps you hanging. The why in your life keeps you second guessing yourself. The why in your life keeps you in doubt mode. The why in your life puts your life on cruise control. The why in your life keeps you missing out on opportunities. The why in your life keeps you missing out on blessings. The why in your life makes you physically sick. And it's all about the why. Which is why Spirit comes to us tonight and says, not defined by why. Not defined by why. It means that we spend too much time dancing, hooking up with, sleeping with, going to bed with, waking up to the why. Why did he hurt me? Why did she leave me? Why did he betray me? Why they don't love me? Why they don't accept me? Why do they keep questioning me? Why this and why that? The why in your life is crushing your goals, your vision, standing in the way of your purpose. See, your purpose cannot be crushed by anything other than you, but it will stand in the way of your purpose in life. It will have you running around in circles. It will have you doubting whether or not you should continue investing into your goals, into your vision, into X, Y, and Z. It will have you questioning whether or not you should open up your heart to love again. It will have you overprotecting yourself to such a degree where nothing gets in and nothing gets out. The why in your life. Spirit invites us to stop meddling in the why. Why did she do this? What did he do? Why did he do this? Why are they not calling? Why is she not coming back? Why is he not coming back? Why he doesn't understand me? Why mama doesn't understand me? Why daddy doesn't understand me? You have to stop living in the why, which is why Spirit says, not defined by why. As of today, as of in this moment, here and now, you must reprogram your mind, train your inner consciousness to stop living in the quest of why. Why this and why that? It ain't about the why. Because the why, as much as you may not want to hear this, as much as your ego might challenge this following statement, the why doesn't matter. The why, the one that is in search of the why, is not your higher self. The one that is in search of the why is your ego. The one that is in search of the why is the broken version of you. The one that is in search of the why is your shadow self. The why. And to some of you, this may not apply. Listen, more power to you. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Eat an ice cream and drink a cocktail. But for those of you who can identify with this download, when you really look back, you'd be surprised to realize the fact that your life has been under the control of the why for years. For years, months, and years for many of you. The why. Many of you have not moved forward because you're still attempting to understand why that happened. Why did your house foreclosure? Why is it? Well, you know why a house foreclosure? Because it wasn't paid for. But I'm just, we're not talking about that little aspect of it. We're talking about the things that led up to you having to end up in foreclosure. The why, after investing so much of your energy, so much of your being into a person, 20 years of investing your persona, your emotional self, your mind, your whole life into a person, 20 years down the line, they decided to betray you. And you're still trying to understand why. And those of you that are trying to understand why, you claim to be over it. But if you are, see, this is the tricky part. If you're trying to understand why, still to this day and age, in your journey, if any aspect of you still questions the why, you're not growing and you have not really gotten over it as you say you have, because you're still trying to understand why. When we're really over something, we don't question anymore. We are completely, absolutely unfazed by it. But you're still trying to understand why. You're still trying to understand why is it that your mother won't accept you the way you wish she would? You're still trying to understand how is it that you gave so much to that job and you still got fired. Could it be possible you got fired because God, whoever it is you call God, whoever it is that you identify as God, the God of your understanding, was answering your prayers? You don't know that God was answering your prayer? You all are not ready for this convo tonight. Some of you are not ready for this convo tonight. Some of you are still under the control of your shadow. Some of you are still in denial. The why controls your life. And as long as the why controls your life, you can't become. You can't become your goal. You can't become your dream. You can't become your purpose when you're living in your why. Come on now, somebody. Come through, somebody. Is this making sense to any of you? Is this resonating with any of you? Come on now, somebody. Do tell. The why. You want to know why your life isn't moving forward? Because you're stuck on the why. You want to know why you haven't grown and you haven't maximized? Because somewhere, consciously and or subconsciously, there are parts of you that are stuck in the why. You want to understand why you were rejected, why you were abandoned, why you were kicked out, why you were betrayed, why you were lied to, why you were cheated on, why you were used, why you were traumatized, why you were abused. You want to understand the why. And the why has stopped the rhythm in your life. The why has paralyzed the natural, earth given, Mother Earth given, universe given, God given flow of your life. The why. The quest for why has shut down your senses, has disconnected you from your senses, which aren't only five. We always think that we only have five senses. No, we have more than five senses. It has disconnected you from your own intuition, from your own ability to connect with source. Because you're over there entertained, trying to understand why. Some of us are delayed by the quest of why because we want to retaliate, we want to get back at somebody, we want to show our power to the wrong person. It's interesting how we can spend our life attempting to show our power to powerless people. Woo! Lord Black Jesus, help me. You ain't ready for that vibe. That was a bar. That was a bar right there. That was a bar. You mean to tell me you're spending your life attempting to show your power to powerless people? The only reason they're powerful in your life is because you're giving them the attention that they don't deserve. So you ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Showing your power to powerless people. Woo! That's an Xable there, tweetable, or whatever the heck. Stop trying to show your power to powerless people. Because when you attempt to show your power to powerless people, you become as weak as they are. You become weak as they are. Why are you, for those of you attempting to reject this message, because you're acting like you're not listening while you're multitasking there, okay? While you're attempting to cook or buy some food in the drive-thru, while you're trying to, prep your day for tomorrow. Let me tell you something. This message is for you if you're still trying to prove your power to your ex. You're still trying to get one under. You're still trying to retaliate. You're still trying to prove yourself to someone that is no longer in your life or has proven themselves that they do not want to be part of your life. But you're still angry and you're still upset. And you haven't gotten over it. And you're feeling a certain kind of way. And you still feel hurt. 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 All these years and you still feel hurt. Could that be the reason why you're not fully growing? My. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Are you following me? Does this make sense to you? You're still trying to show your parent that you are capable, that you are important, that you are worthy. But guess what? Even though they were the vehicle that got you to this earth, their opinion about you is not important. It's only important to the inner child in you. It's important to your shadow energy. It's important to your ego, but it's not important to your purpose. Come on now, somebody. I know it feels like it is to you, but trust me, it's not important to your purpose. It is not important to your vision, the vision that you were ordained, blessed, anointed to execute on this earth. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Don't act like you're not listening to this message. You're living in your why. And because you're living in your why and you're living for your why, attempting to understand why, you're not living in your purpose. I don't understand why, I don't know. I can't understand what my purpose is. I feel so lost. I feel so confused. Like I'm tired of going merry-go-round and I can't get. No. The real reason is you're still trying to understand why. Why did they betray you? Why are they gossiping about you? Why is your coworker retaliating against you? Why is it that you're, this person, I don't know who this message is for, and I don't know who you are, but Spirit knows who you are. This person that you are emotionally connected to. Yes, you are emotionally connected to them, but they are not your purpose. They are not your lifelong purpose. They are not who you are to become with. And you're still trying to understand why is it, even though you love them, even though you believe they love you, they still won't commit to you. They still won't commit to you. And you're still trying to understand why is it that they fail to commit to you. Though they claim and they message you every day saying that they love you, but they're not committed to you. Why are you committed to them? Could it be because you're married to the dream of what you think it could become? Could it be because you are under the control of the dream you had about that person 5 years ago, and you put your life on hold, waiting for that dream to become a reality? And it's far from it. Is it because you are excusing their unwillingness to make you a priority in their life? You're still trying to understand why. Still trying to understand why. Do you know that there are women, Lord bless Jesus, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. There are women who have betrayed their procreating years. Whew, Lord, Black Jesus, help me. There are women that have betrayed their procreating years, waiting for that person that promised them a life. And now you're 42, and now you're 43, and you wonder what it is that you did throughout your whole 30s. And now you become angry. You become resentful. And you want to blame the God of your understanding. And you feel that God forgot you, and God betrayed you, and Mother Earth didn't listen to you. No, you forgot yourself. You betrayed yourself. You abandoned yourself. You surrendered your journey to the why. While joining the waiting club. And here you wonder, what did you do wrong? The only thing you did wrong is paralyze your life. The only thing you did wrong is wait too long. You're under the control of the why in your life. Which is why Spirit says, not defined by why. You have to stop allowing yourself to be defined, your life be defined, your being be defined, your existence be defined by why. Why this? Why that? Why? Why me? Or why not me? Is this making sense to any of my soul family tonight? Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Please do tell. Please do tell. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? You're defined by why. And the why, see, anything that we put our energy into becomes our altar. Yeah. Anything that we put our energy into becomes our altar. So the more you put your energy into trying to understand why, that becomes your altar. The altar that you surrender your dreams to, the altar that you surrender your purpose to, the altar that you surrender your vision to. Because why will always bring otherwise. Spirit sculptor, why was helpful at a time? If it was helpful to you, then amen, so be it. And that's the same for you. Unless the particular why that was helpful for you is the why that was self, to understand yourself, not the why, not the outward why. Why did he do this? Why did she do this? Why did they do this? Why? No. Why am I in this situation? Why have I allowed this and that circumstance in my life? That's a different kind of why. But the kind of why that many people sit in for years at a time, the why that it's all about Why did he do this to me? And why did they do this to me? And why is it that, that they're not accepting me? And why is it that they don't love me? And why is it that they won't return my call? And why is it that they won't, support me? And why is it they won't accept me? And why is it that they keep rejecting me and unloving me? And that why will keep you stuck for years. And if we go a little deeper, that particular why will continue to attract other people that represent the same situations that put you in that original why. It keeps coming over and over and over and over and over and over again. Which is why Spirit says tonight to us, not defined by why. Not defined by why. Write it in the chat. You already wrote it, write it again. Not defined by why. You can't continue to live a life that's defined by the why. Why they don't like me, why they don't accept me, why is mama like this, why is daddy like that, why my brothers and siblings antagonize me. You gotta get out of that why. That why is debilitating. That why is paralyzing. That why is restrictive. That why is intoxicating. That why is a thief. It will steal from your life. It will take away from your life. It doesn't give. It doesn't offer. It takes away. It takes away. It takes away. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? It's important. Not defined by why. Let me tell you something. Prayers. Many of you do pray. And many of you have throughout your life prayed very deeply and heavily. And many believe that their prayers are not being answered. Well, let me be the one to tell you, prayers are always answered, believe it or not. The only difference is prayers are always answered, but you just don't always like how they're being answered. Because the prayers that you put out there are hardly ever answered in your language, are hardly ever answered through the window that you directed those prayers through. The universe, Mother Earth, God, the God of your understanding, answers your prayers through different goggles, through a different window, in a different place, through different people, through different scenarios, through different experiences. We pray, and we think our prayers are not being answered. Yes, they are. They're just not being answered in the way you want them to be answered. They're being answered in a different kind of way. You just don't like the answers. You don't like how God, whoever you call God, is replying back to your prayers. You asking for love and pray, and God is giving you what seems to you chaos. Well, that's because whoever it is that you call God needs to present that chaos so that you can heal certain parts of yourself, so that those certain parts of yourself that needs the healing doesn't keep repeating the same mistakes. And when you heal that part, you will manifest the love that you are praying for. You're praying for a baby, and God, through your responsibilities, other kinds of responsibilities, and you're upset at God, you think God forgot you. God didn't forget you. It's just that God is trying to teach you responsibility, because if you cannot be responsible over other things in your life that require your attention and require your energy and your time and your investment, you sure as hell won't be responsible with the baby. So God is answering your prayers, not just the way you want them to be answered. Come on now, somebody. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? I'll share this with you. I'll share this with you. And this is a personal download of mine that I didn't always like. Shit, I still don't like. I still don't like. But it's the truth. The way God, whoever you call God, answers our prayer. God answers our prayers in ways that it requires for us to do something about the predicament that we find ourselves in. Come on now, somebody. Spirit is here to save somebody's life tonight. Spirit is here to save someone's life tonight. God answers prayers in a way that requires us to change the predicament we've got going on in our life. Oh, that is deeper than I'm able to share and explain. Which means that when you really think about it, crisis, issues, chaos, problems, all those things have solutions. Everything has a solution in those departments. In the department of chaos, in the department of problems, in the departments of, you know, issues, all those departments have solutions. What doesn't have a solution is the predicament that we're in because we put ourselves there. And the only thing that can change, that can transform, that can put our predicament through a metamorphical process is the altering of our mindset. Come on now, somebody. Prayer, the way God answers our prayers, requires that we do something about the predicament we find ourselves in, the uncomfortable predicament we find ourselves in, the unpleasant predicament we find ourselves in. We can't cruise control through our predicaments. We can't sleep through our predicaments. We can't travel, numb through our predicaments. And the more you ignore it, the more you deny it, the more you procrastinate on it, the less change will show up in your life. The less change will show up in your life. Simple as that. Source requires that we pay attention to the predicament we are in. Because we can't ignore that. And we have to do something about it. And we might have to make the right kinds of investments. Whether it's in your love life, whether it's in your financial life, whether it's in your health, whether it's in your social life, whether it's in your home environment. It requires that you do something about it. The only thing you're guilty of and the only thing that keeps punishing your life is not God. The only thing that keeps punishing your life is your lack of doing something about it. And we hide behind it's too difficult, it's too hard, I don't know what to do, I'm afraid, I'm scared. And you live years in there. You live for years. You literally live years in that state. A state that does not produce anything that you need. A state that does not produce anything that you really need. Fear does not produce, fear takes. Insecurities does not produce, it takes. Doubt does not give, it takes. But we are busy. We are busy we're busy blaming people. We're busy trying to look for the culprit. Where's the culprit? Who is responsible for my demise? You. Who is responsible for my hurt? You. All while failing to realize all these years you've been looking for yourself. Lord, baby, black Jesus, help me. You've been looking for yourself. Okay, I'm going to share this with you, and we're going to jump into this tarot portion. Let me tell you. Many people are. Let's just say that there are some people out there that are just not good people. And many of you have encountered not good people. This is true. And what these no good people do to you, yes, indeed, is not excusable, may not be fair. But this is the trick that many of us fail to understand. We fail to understand that the event that caused the event that caused the betrayal, the event that caused the rejection, the abandonment, they were isolated events. And what keeps you in the pain, hear me out, what keeps you in the pain, what keeps you living beneath your godly purpose, your godly blessing, is not the event anymore. It's the attention you pay to it. The attention you pay to it. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's the attention you pay to it. That's what's robbing you of your life. Not the event. The event already happened. What went down already went down. The divorce already happened. The betrayal already happened. The loss already happened. The rejection already happened. The loss of your home already happened. The loss of your job already happened. The loss of the relationship already happened. It's the attention you pay to it that keeps you stuck. Sit with that for a minute. And that attention that you pay to it is what keeps you wanting to understand the why. Why did he do this? Why did they do that? Why did she did this to me? Do you hear me? Woof. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Okay, my lovelies. Let's see what Oracle card comes up for us tonight for the collective. Again, Shadow Work Retreat, 3-day Shadow Work Retreat in October. If you're joining us this year for this 3-day Shadow Work Retreat, send me your name, send me a DM, send me an email. I can put you down on the list, and you can reserve your spot, your participation in this year's Shadow Work Retreat before I put it out there into the general public. Other than that, next Thursday, the 29th, the last Thursday of this month, will be the last online healing meditation in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. We've had several that I've hosted this month. They've all been very deep and powerful, if I may say so myself. And I pray that you join us. So we have a powerful, powerful, powerful closing of this month's online healing meditation in honor of Mental Health Awareness. That will be next Thursday, the 29th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time online. I haven't posted it yet, but I will. I don't have it on my website yet, but I will. It's donation based. So whatever you want to donate, you will receive the link to the online healing meditation. Okay, I want to try out this new deck, this new Oracle deck that I got. I've been playing with it just a couple of times. I haven't dived deep into it, but I like its energy. I like its vibration. I like how this particular author crafted this work. So go to your website and joining. Yes, I don't have it on my website yet, but I will be by tomorrow. By tomorrow, it'll be on my here on my IG, on my page, and I will post it on YouTube as well, and it will be on my website. Okay. So I want to try out this new Oracle. It's really good. It's the archetypes. This particular one is the archetypes deck and guidebook. The archetypes. So let's see what the archetypes bring to us. This archetype deck brings to us tonight. I love how the whole art, the creative art of it is just beautiful, 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 beautiful. And they're round cards. It's interesting. They are round cards. So let's dive into this. So yes, next Thursday the 29th. Next Thursday the 29th for the closing event, closing healing, online healing meditation in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay, so stay tuned to that. So, my lovelies, let's see what this oracle brings to us tonight. Vamos a ver what this oracle brings to us tonight. Let's see what this deck brings to us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see other soul families joining us this evening. Let us see. Let's choose this one. Interesting deck. Interesting deck. It's a little different working with a round deck. A circular deck. This one is the river. Okay. El río. The river. The river. Let's see what the author says about this particular card. The river. 131. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. And it says, there's a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary. Are you going to tell me this is not in alignment with our download for tonight? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Keep being in denial. The river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us further down the stream of transformation than we planned to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind that, keep in mind the you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential. Nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. So, when in light, uh, this card is about acceptance, grace, reflection, forgiveness. From its lower polarity end, if you are in a negative side of life right now, it could reflect on torment of emotions, flooding, overwhelm. And it says, the river is emotion. When you are in its current, you will know it by the bursting forth of tears, laughter, song, despair. All the emotions flow in its current. You can only resist the river for so long. Eventually, it will pull you toward change. So you may as well get in with style and grace. Hello. I like it. Did you like it? Tell me. Let me know. Let me know if you liked it. Interesting deck. Interesting deck. Yes, 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 indeed. Cry me a river. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ok. Vamos a empezar with that sign. You know what sign I'm talking about. Let's talk. Let's start with the air signs. Let's start with the air signs. That would be Gemini. Since today is the first day of Gemini. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's start off with the air signs tonight. The air signs. Yes, yes, yes. The air signs indeed. The air signs. Why is my thing here not? Okay, there we go. The air signs. Are there any air signs in the house tonight? Where are the air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is the first day of Gemini. Are you in the house tonight? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Bring it on. Show up. Show up. Where are the air signs? Oh, take a deep breath. Vamos a ver. Ya vamos a ver. Let's see. That was an interesting opening, I believe. Interesting opening. Interesting download. Interesting download. But earth sign for the air signs. An earth sign card for the air signs. We have an earth card for the air signs. It means that the air signs right now in this moment, especially during this air season of Gemini, there is much need for grounding. There's much need for self-reflection. There's much need for order. There's much need for organization. There's much need for gathering your thoughts. There's much need for you to collect all your feelings. There is much need for you to see yourself in your totality, the totality of who you are. The totality of who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The totality of who you are will lead you forward, leaving behind what no longer serves, embracing what you've been rejecting, and understanding the fullness of yourself. It's necessary. What do we have? We have the Hermit. We have the Hermit for the air signs for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The Hermit. The Hermit. See, not many people. Hold your thought. Hold your thought. Hold your thought. Not many people have the capacity to understand you. Not many people have the capacity to really dive deep with you. And because not many people have the capacity to dive deep, you're left with three different scenarios. Scenario number one, you feel isolated, you feel alone, misunderstood. Scenario number two, you make the mistake to lower your standards to fit in to the people that act like they understand you because you can't find other people that do understand you, or you have not been able to find other people that can really vibe with you at your level. So you lower your energy, you lower your standards, you lower your vibration to fit into groups that were never meant to be for you. Oh, this is too fucking deep. And number three, you make the hardcore decision to continue your path, even if it's by yourself, even if it's without those that you love, even if it's without that person that you invested all of your might and all of your energy into, even if it's you having to walk the path alone. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? And it's a very difficult realization. And my black ass has been there, so I know. It's a very difficult realization to know that sometimes you just have to walk the path alone. You want the support because you've been supportive of other people. You want the company because you've been the company for other people while you've risen them from the floor. But when it comes to do with you, you are a problem. No one gets you. You're asking for too much. You're too difficult. You're crazy. Yeah, you actually are crazy. You're crazy for listening to these motherfuckers. That's why you're crazy. You're crazy for doubting yourself. That's why you're crazy. Not for the reasons they say you're crazy. That's why Spirit. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Lord Black Jesus, help me. That's why Spirit says, it's time to go within. It's time to reflect. It's time to go into your cave. It's time for you to retreat. And in the process of retreating, you might have no other choice than to accept the scenarios for what they really are. Even, hear me out, open them ears and get them wax out. Even when it is when dealing with people that you love and people that do love you. See, I can love you and yet still not understand you. I can love you and still not get you at your level. And guess what? Spirit says it's okay. Where you're failing is your unwillingness to accept that it's okay. Where you're failing is to think and believe that you have to walk this path alongside someone else. Your mistake is to think and believe that you need to walk this path with applause from other people. And Spirit here is looking at you dead ass in your face and saying, applaud yourself and keep walking. Stand in front of your mirror and applaud yourself and keep walking. Because even though you are applauding to yourself, guess what? Your ancestors are applauding you along your side. Your spirit guides of light are applauding you along your side. You just don't have other humans that you've invested yourself into to applaud you. How can people applaud something that they don't understand? They don't understand you. They don't understand your magic. They don't understand your magic. They don't understand your blessing. They don't understand your anointing. They don't understand your purpose. They don't understand your vision. Maybe God doesn't want them to understand it, because if you attempt to explain your vision to them, they will attempt to sabotage it, criticize it, judge it, make you question it. So it comes to a point where you have to walk the path by yourself. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down or what? This is deep as shit. This is saving someone's life tonight, I hope. So stop living in suffering. Because what feels like a suffering to you in this moment is actually a blessing for the path ahead. Ay, ay, ay. En el nombre de Dios. What feels like a lonesome, hurtful, heavy journey right now, it's actually a blessing for the path. It's a blessing for the path. And the reason you have not arrived at your blessings is because you're still trying to understand why. Remember our theme for tonight? The why. Why they don't get it. Why they don't accept it. Why they don't love you. Why they don't see you. Ay, Dios mío. Why don't you do yourself a favor? Why don't you do yourself a great, 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 great savings favor and see yourself? See yourself. See yourself. Oh, my. You are blessed. You are blessed. Your current circumstances does not define your blessings. Newsflash. Your history, her story does not define your blessings. Your current decisions, your current actions, the activation within defines the blessings. You can't, you can't fertilize a blessing with old tears. You can't fertilize your blessings with old tears. Cry it out. Release. Open yourself up from the inside out. Open yourself up from the inside out. Because trust me, Gemini, trust me, or trust spirit, I should say, Libra, trust spirit, Aquarius, between now, today, the first day of Gemini, and the end of this year, there will be some hardcore decisions you must make. Hardcore decisions you must make. And they're going to be very difficult, but they're going to be life altering. They're going to be transformative. They're going to be liberating if you trust the process. But they will be difficult decisions. Because after retreating, you can't come back being the same person. After retreating, you can't continue to act the same. After retreating, you can't continue to make the same decisions, but you have to trust the process. The lantern, let's trust the process. I don't know where I'm going, but my ancestors know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going, but my spirit guides of light know where I am going. I don't know where I'm going, but Mother Earth has already made a promise over me that I have to trust, that I have to believe, even if I can see it, but I have to feel it within. And this lantern, this light, the light of my ancestors of wisdom, the light of my spirit guides of light will lead the way. Will lead the way. Don't trust what you see. Trust what you can't 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 see. You're concerned about what you see. No, trust what you can see. That's where faith lives. That's where faith lives. This is why in my Afro-Cuban traditions, one of the most difficult things to do is to accept and believe in what spirit or Egun or Oricha or Ifa or Rumila is telling you when it hasn't happened yet. And you're there, it's like, oh my God, but how? But how is this gonna, I don't know. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. But they see it. I can't see it. I can't. But they see it. See, the God of your understanding sees what you can't see. Your spirit guides of light sees what you can't see. Your ancestors of wisdom see what you can't see. And you gotta gear up. You gotta suit up. And you gotta trust the process by being obedient to the God is that lives within you. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? We ain't here to play. We're not here to play. So, Hermit, my air signs. Hermit, you are in a season of having to go within and stop lying to yourself and stop making excuses for yourself and people and stop justifying things that shouldn't be justified. Accept each and everything for what it is. Accept each and everything for what it is, for how it's shown up until now. And make a decision based on the truth you're facing. Did you hear me? Make a decision based on the truths that you're living, none of the truths that you wish you would be living. There's a difference. How's that for a message? How's that for a download? How's that for a download? If that message resonated with you, my air signs, if that did something for you, if it set you free, if it liberated you, if it touched your heart, if it really touched your soul, if it enlightened you, if it affirmed you, if it confirmed what you needed, show your love and appreciation for Spirit's work. The information is pinned down at the bottom of your screen. Blessings to you, my goddaughter. Whew, that was a message. Okay, Malbaya. Let's go to the water signs. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Are you in the house tonight? Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. That message was, I don't know for you, but it was mind-blowing for me. It was mind-blowing for me. Because if I was to really go deeper into that message, I gotta go back. If I was to go deeper into that message, that also means that when you retreat, like the hermit wants you, so you can go within, so you can really see your life and yourself for what it is and not for what you want it to be, then it means that you have no choice but to accept any and all consequences that might come out of it. Rejection, retaliation, lack of understanding, lack of support of other people. It won't be smooth. It will be hunky-dory. It won't, my air signs. It won't. It will not, Gemini. It will not, Libra. It will not, Aquarius. The acceptance of the truth that you're living in right now has to come with you accepting all things as they are, without you attempting to change it, control it, maneuver certain things. No. Not like that. Because then it's your way, it's not God's way. Then it's your way. It's not God's way. It's not universe's way. It's not Mother Earth's way. It's not your ancestors of wisdom's way. It's not your spirit guides of light's way. Do you hear me? There's a major difference. It's a major difference. It's a major difference. Anyway, oh, Miss Moses, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for that uh, donation. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. It is time. 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 The time is now. Not tomorrow, not a month from now, not a week from now, not in August. No, the time is now. Now is the time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The time is now. I don't know what you're waiting for, but the time is now. The time is now. Okay, water signs. Let's see what comes up for the water signs. What we got going on? Okay. 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 Okay, water signs. Okay, water signs. Interesting. This card is part air and part it's part air and part Scorpio. Part air and part water. Because it has Scorpio energy as well. We got the King of Cups. The King of Cups. The King of Cups for the water signs. Hear me out before you pass judgment, because humans are just so damn judgmental. And we're also opinionated. Hear me out first. It is my way of showing my appreciation for Tarot Tuesday. All the best. Thank you so very much. I deeply, deeply appreciate you. Thank you so very much, Miss Moses. Let me tell you something, water signs. What I'm going to say, you're going to interpret it exactly how I do not want you to interpret it. But I'm here to clarify the best way I can. Spirit says, get your sex drive back. Get your sex drive back. You're going to hear me speak about the King of Cups tonight in ways that maybe you haven't heard me speak of the King of Cups in the past. Because you can't put it, you just can't put everything out there, We've been doing Tarot Tuesday, what? Between the last page that I lost, that got hacked, and this page, we've been doing what? Tarot Tuesday. We've been doing Tarot Tuesday for at least, wow, oh my God, I don't know, maybe what, 6-7 years now? I can't recall. Maybe if you've been with me that long, maybe you know how long we've been doing Tarot Tuesday. Anyway, Spirit says, get your sex drive back. Do you not know that the lack of sex drive in your life is what's also stomping on your creativity, stomping on your ability to produce? When I say your sex drive, I'm not speaking about you laying down in bed. I'm not speaking about you opening your legs. I'm not speaking about you, jingling your banana. No, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. But sexual energy is creative energy. Okay? Sexual energy is creative energy. And when we lack creativity, when we feel like I don't know what I'm gonna do, I don't know what I want to do my, like for instance, well, don't I hear this all the time? Don't I hear this all the time? I want to do something great. I want to do something big with my life. I want to do this. I want. Okay, what do you want to do? You know what to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. I just know what I just know I want to. I just know I want to help people. Let's just say. Well, that doesn't say anything because anything that we choose to do when we are living your purpose, anything, I don't care what it is, you're helping people. See, if you break it down to its core, you would really have these aha moments like, oh shit, I really thought I was thinking about something today, but actually we were all born, you and I, regardless of creed, dogma, belief system, nationality, culture, sex, origin, what part of the world you're in, socioeconomic status. I don't care who the hell you are. We were all born to help people. That is at the core of our human existence. To be of service. I don't always like the word help because help can create codependency. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. We were all created to support people. If you're a teacher, you're supporting students. If you're a doctor, you're supporting patients. If you're a lawyer, you're supporting clients. If you're a business entrepreneur, you're supporting your clients in whichever niche you're in. If you're a musician, you're supporting your people that love your music through your inspiration. If you are an artist in another form, you're supporting your crowd, your fans. If you are a nurse, you're supporting a patient. If you are a counselor, you're supporting your patient as well, your client. If you're a principal of a school, you're doing it for good reasons, you're supporting the students in the school, right? If you're a carpenter, if you are a construction worker, you're supporting society by building homes for people to live in. Anything that you do is meant to be for of service. So this whole notion is I want to do something, I want to help people. Anything you do is about helping people. It's about supporting people. It's about being of service to people. Anything that you do, no matter what it is. Now, the key is in understanding, discovering, birthing the part of you that's not just going to be of service to people, but that is given back to the universe. And that creative force, that creative nature lives in one's sex drive, not the physical not the physical contact of sex, no, but in our sex drive. That's our sacral energy. That's our sacral chakra. When you are disconnected from your sacral chakra, you're disconnected from your creativity. You're disconnecting from your purpose. So the King of Cups says to us tonight, who has robbed you of your creative energy? What experience, what past, what situation, what trauma robbed you from your creative energy? If you are waking up every day to a particular job in which you feel numb, in which you feel disconnected, and you don't feel purposeful, and you're confused, and you're dreading the day, and you look at the clock every 5 minutes to see, oh my God, when it's going to be 4 o'clock, I want to get the fuck out of here. You're disconnected from your creative energy center. Disconnected from your creative energy center. And whatever it is that's contributing to this disconnect must be dealt with, must be rectified, must be addressed. King of Cups. Believe it or not. King of Cups. King of Cups. Especially the fact that it's, part water sign and it's 2/3 of a Scorpio energy. Okay. Right here. So it's asking the water signs to dig deep, go deep within, go beneath the surface, to bring forth what it is that feels like is disconnecting you from your creative energy, from your creative force, from your creative vibration. Very important. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? This could be a deep emotional time period for some of you water signs. You could be experiencing some things that are emotionally affecting you at your core. Let it flow. Don't reject it. Don't block it. Don't stop it. Don't ignore it. Don't justify it. Don't make excuses for it. Don't put it in the back burner. See it for what it is. Address it. Handle it. So you can reconnect with that great creative vibration within you. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? The King of Cups wants to come in so that you can feel purposeful in your life, so that you can connect with your purpose in life and allow it to flow. Allow it to flow. King of Cups, the sex drive, but that's really what I'm downloading for this message tonight. And if it ain't that, then I don't know. Maybe you need an orgasm. I don't know. Listen, don't listen to me. I don't know. But the truth of the matter is, get your creative energy to flow. Carajo, is much needed. En el nombre de Dios. In the name of baby black Jesus. And you'll be free. Trust me, you'll be free. Trust me, you'll be free. Regina, why are you laughing? Ay, deja que el río corra. Que corre el río. Okay. Let's go into the fire signs. Fire signs. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Are you in the house tonight? Aries, Leo, and Sag. Are you in the house tonight? Fuego. Fuego, candela y volcán. Fuego, candela y volcán. Sag Stellium. Lord Black Jesus, help me. Let's see. Let us see. No, es que yo no he empezado todavía. Yo todavía no he empezado. No te puedes imaginar. Sad selling. This sounds like a party. A crazy ass party, too. Ay, Dios mío. James over here on YouTube Landia says, I'm a sad stallion too. Who said that? Over here on IG Land, one of my good friends here on IG Land, a soul sister, is a sad stallion. So, what do we have for them fire signs, them Aries and Leos and Sags? We got a Temperance. 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 Well, you know, let me just, you know, Lord bless you. I won't say that, but let me tell you something. Do not allow anyone do not allow anyone to bring you off balance. Do not allow anyone to have access to those buttons that makes you react. Do not allow anyone to take you off course. Do not allow anyone to interfere with your intuitive, natural vibration. Do not allow anyone to have you second guessing who you are. Now, on the other hand, when we look at temperance, we're looking at skill handling. We're looking at skill handling. How are you balancing your skills, your talent, your creativity, your abilities? How are you balancing that? Because you could be creative as hell, you could be talented as hell. But if you have situations present in your life that steal away from your vibration, that creativity ain't going nowhere, that talent ain't showing up and showing out like it should. Do you hear me? Furthermore, you could be talented, you could be creative, you could be the best at your craft. But if you are showcasing your talents on the wrong stage to the wrong audience, where are you going? You're not getting rewarded the way you should be rewarded. Do not showcase your talents, your abilities on the wrong stage to the wrong audience. You will not receive the feedback that you deserve and need. You won't get the support that you deserve. You won't get the acceptance that you are deserving of. There's nothing wrong with the talent. I'm questioning the stage you're standing on. the stage you're standing on, the environment you're in, the elate you're in, the house that you're in, the marriage that you're in, the work and the job that you're in. Come on now, somebody. Are you picking up what Spirit's laying down? Because if you're a great wife in the stage of the wrong husband, Lord Black Jesus, okay, don't. Yeah, I don't want to go there. If you're a great cook in the wrong kitchen, come on now. Are you picking up what Spirit's laying down? You've got great paintings, you've got great art, but you're in the wrong gallery. You are in the wrong gallery. Come on. And then you will have some crazy ass people telling you you're asking for too much. No, I'm not asking for too much. You just can't see at mount level because you're down here and I'm up here. You can't see at mount level. You can't jump to see over me. You can't. Do you hear me? Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? So Temperance comes in and says to you tonight, get a hold of your emotions. Get a hold of your emotions. You're letting your emotions right behind the wheel and you get all bent out of shape and what have you. Gather yourself. Look at the truth and the reality of the scenario that you're in so that you don't lose your crown. Do you hear me? Do not let yourself get bent out of shape over people that can never see your purpose. Now, make sure that the environment that you're in is the environment that nurture, that feeds into who you are. It's important. Do you hear me? This also applies to those of you who reject your talents, who reject your abilities, who reject your spiritual abilities, who reject, what, what are you doing? What are you doing? What in the name of the baby black Jesus are you doing? You need to welcome what Creator gave you. It's natural. If you're afraid of the criticism, if you're afraid of the judgment, if you're afraid of whatever it is, you will always stay stuck, remain stuck. And that's not how the universe wants you to live your life. That's why you're not getting the results that you deserve. You're getting half-ass results, but you're not getting all the results that you deserve. Do you hear me, fire signs? This is a card that invites you to do much heart center healing, heart center meditations, heart centered guided healings and meditations, so that you can purge much of those old experiences and residue, emotional heartbreaks, downfalls that are holding you back from the ability to find your balance. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the revelations. Pay attention to the signs that are being shown to you, but you are doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. This is a card that perfectly aligns intuition, third eye chakra, with heart chakra, and your ability to expand, expansion. This is also protection. You're being protected by, guardian angel, spirit, universe, whatever it is that resonates with you in terms of creator. But you're not letting yourself be guided. Blessings to you, my beloved soul sister April. Blessings to you. Much love to you. Are you picking up what spirit is laying down? Know that Mother Earth, universe, creator, God, the God of your understanding, Olofin, Olodum, Olodumare, Insambi, Awasi, Bhagavad Gita, Buddha, whatever higher source you connect with, makes absolutely no mistakes. It means that you were never a mistake. Even when circumstances and scenario and trauma and negative experiences made you feel like a mistake. Do not define your purpose in life. Do not define yourself through the goggles of a loss of a job, loss of a relationship. Do not do that, because it will trick you into believing that you are not a blessing. It will trick you into believing you're not gifted. It will trick you into believing that you don't have a purpose in life. Yes, you do. But are you aligning with it? Are you connected with it? Are you standing firmly in it? And this is where the temperance comes and says, check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. I hope you picked that up. I hope you really pick that up. And I hope you apply it to yourself and to your life. And I hope you allow it to sink in. And I hope it resonates. Because there's no going backward. This is about going forward. But how are you going to go forward when you're holding on to the past? You're holding on to the past of the criticisms that were present in your life, the people that have attempted to dim your light. If we're talking about religion, if we're talking about spiritual houses, if we're talking about, certain spiritual practices, you could be in Ilesh, you could be in Munansos, you could be in houses that see your light, but they're afraid of your light. They're afraid of your abilities. They're afraid, or they feel intimidated by what God, creator, source gave you. And regardless of how long this relationship has been, you cannot feel bad about stepping away from a broken relationship. Because any relationship that you are in that does not allow your light to shine for what it is, it's a broken relationship, regardless of how much you love them. Do you hear me? Spirit is not in support of dimming anybody's light. Spirit is not in support of dimming anybody's light. So your light cannot be dimmed by your own family, by your significant other, by the boyfriend that you won't let go, by the job that you're in. No to the dimming of your light. Yes, James, yes. Reveal to me, is the prayer. Reveal to me what's already of me. Reveal to me what's already of me, because what's already of me doesn't come from me. It comes from creator. It comes from creator. It comes from Mother Earth. It comes from universe. It comes from God, and that cannot be rejected. Cannot be denied. It should not be hidden. Do you hear me? I hope you picked that up. Last but certainly not least, let's go into the earth signs. Where are my fellow earth signs? That would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Are you in the house tonight? Ooh, the messages tonight have been a little hot. They've been hot. They've been hot, but they must be liberating. They must be freeing. Where are the earth signs? Earth signs in the house. As I shuffle here, I'll remind you, next Thursday, the 29th, the last Thursday of this month, will be the last online healing meditation in honor of mental health awareness. Join us for a powerful closing of this month's mental health awareness healing meditations we've been hosting this month. Quite wrong, spirit sculptor. You may not have a visible sign, earth sign, in your chart, but in reality, we all have every element in our chart. Trust and believe that. Nicole Bree, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I just haven't finished editing it yet and presenting it so I can put it on the website. But yes, you can. So just stay tuned to that. Yeah. So that's the 29th. That's next Thursday, the 29th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The closing of this month's mental health awareness online healing meditation classes. So I hope you join us because it's Spirit has already a powerful closing for next Thursday, the 29th. Other than that, October will be the 3-day shadow work retreat here in Southern California. Okay. It's an upgraded, up level. I mean, I cannot even tell you what Spirit is putting together for this year's shadow work retreat. Okay. I am also putting together different kinds. It's not a 3-day retreat, but it is different workshops that will address different kinds of scenarios. For example, I'm going to host a particular shadow work day workshop for parents. If you're a mom, if you're a dad, and you're raising children, this is the particular workshop for you. I will have couples workshops, okay? Couples workshops as well, okay? I will have workshops specifically for people that have continuously been dealing with health issues, health crises, okay? And things of that nature. So just stay tuned, okay? But next Thursday, the 29th, closing online healing meditation in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. Email me, DM me if you want to put your name down on the list for this year's October's shadow work retreat. Okay. Earth signs. Here we come. Girl says, "Damn, I need to join all of them." Come along. Come along. Trust me, you will always get something out of it. Always. Okay. Okay, my fellow Earth signs. What do we have? 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 What do we have for the Earth signs? Arrow. Why are you cracking me up? Samantha Jacqueline. Cry Me a River is this segment. You all, I love you all. You all make me laugh. Like, seriously. You all make me laugh. Okay. Listen up, Taurus. Listen up, Virgo. Listen up, Capricorn. It's a good card, actually. I don't see anything wrong with the card. It's just the vibration in which it came in with. The Emperor comes in. The Emperor comes in for the Earth signs. The Emperor is power. The Emperor is leadership. The Emperor to me, it's like a mastermind. But with each blessing, there's always a challenge. With each blessing, there's always a challenge. And because this is an Aries card, Aries, new beginning. Aries, new phase. Aries, baby steps. New ground, new experience, new relationship, new job, new vision, new purpose, or renewed sense of purpose. Spirit is asking you to check your environment, check your supporters. Make sure that that person who was in support of you a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 years ago, is still in alignment with your purpose and your vision now. Some of you are in trouble because that person that was in support of your vision 5 years ago, 8 years ago, 6 years ago, may not be the same person that sees eye to eye with you now, but you're afraid to let them go. You're afraid to cut the cord. You're afraid to call it what it is. Call a thing, okay? Like the great Iyanla Vanzant says, call a thing a thing. So you decide to ignore it. You decide to act like it's not there. It's looking at you right in your face. Ignoring it is not going to help you. It's not going to get better overnight just because you're ignoring it. The Emperor, in order for the Emperor to stay in its position, in its God-given position, it must understand when people who were yesterday friends are now foes. When people who were yesterday supporters are no longer in alignment with his vision. So when you see people for what they really are in their current state, you have to then place them in their at their new, you got to place them where they now belong. Okay? You have to be able to see them for what they are showing you to be without, this is the part that I need you to really allow it to sink in, without you attempting to make any effort into changing them. You can't change them. You can't change them. And for those of you that are hardcore spiritual people, you can't pray them into becoming what you want them to become. That's a bar. That's a vibe. That's a message. You cannot pray someone into becoming what you need them to become, what you wish they would become, what you want them to become, what you need them to be. You can't pray them into becoming what you need them to be. Let that sink in. You can pray that husband to respect you. You can pray that wife into opening up and releasing her traumas that she hasn't addressed. No. 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 That is unrealistic. Ay, mi marido no me toca como yo quisiera que me toque, pero voy a sentarme aquí, ay Diosito, yo rezo y le pido a todos los santos, ay, que este hombre me toque como yo. Listen, Lord Black Jesus, you all gonna let this Cuban come out in me. You all gonna really let the Cuban come out. Ay, Dios mío. No. You just can't. Gotta look at this for what it is. You can't pray people into becoming what you want them to become. You will sit there for years. Your knees will fall off waiting for that to be. So what is the emperor really telling you tonight? It's telling you it's time to evaluate. This is an evaluation process. It's time to evaluate the cabinet. It's time to evaluate your team. It's time to evaluate your friends. It's time to evaluate the team members, the players. Because we need to check in. Are we still on the same page? Are we still in alignment? Are we still heading in the same direction? So that they're not pulling you back and being dead weight. And you thinking that your blessings are not there. Your blessings are there. You just have dead weight. You gotta let go. But I'm afraid what's gonna happen to them, and I'm afraid how they're gonna feel, and I'm afraid what they're gonna think. I'm afraid I don't want to hurt anybody. Well, what about you're hurting you? And what about they're hurting you? Oh, wait a minute, but you don't know how to put yourself first. So therefore, because you don't know how to put yourself first, you will ignore how it's affecting you while you are attempting to protect someone else. In the name of the baby Black Jesus. Because your mama never put you first. Because your daddy wasn't there to put you first. So you don't know how to put yourself first. And then you question why people don't treat you like a priority. You taught them not to treat you like a priority. You taught them that. Hey, don't get rid of the messenger. You taught them. You taught them through your actions. You taught them through your inaction. You taught them by way of all the things that you don't say. You taught them by ignoring yourself. You taught them by example. You taught them. They are doing to you what they saw you doing to yourself. So when your throne is placed in jeopardy, when your throne is under attack, when your reign is under attack, the first person you must question is yourself. The first person you must question is yourself. On another hand, Spirit is saying, get ready for new beginnings. When upper polarity, Spirit says, get ready for new beginnings, favorable one. Get ready to rule, get ready to really step into your power. Because you've suffered enough, you've cried enough, you've rejected yourself enough, you've lost enough. Now it's time to win. But you must win intelligently. You must win with conviction. You must win with honor. You must win with self-respect. And many of you are disrespectful to yourself in the way you deny yourself, ignore yourself, put yourself in the back burner, in the ways in which you ignore the boundaries that you should have set, and how you don't honor the boundaries you said you have placed. So you are disrespectful. So what do you expect from people? They're giving you what you give yourself. What are you complaining about? Get it together. Get it together, sister. Get it together, brother. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Get it. Gather yourself. You can't lead when you're not leading yourself. You can't lead when you're letting others lead you in the wrong direction. Do you hear me? Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down tonight? Can I have one soul family? Tell me if you're picking up what Spirit is laying down tonight. We ain't here to play. We ain't here to play. But you will win. I just want you to win while you have enough energy. I want you to win while you can still make things work. I want you to win while you can still reign, while you can still shine. It's time. It's time. It's time. And the last thing I will tell you, earth signs. Between now and August, I don't know who you are, and obviously every message is not for every person. So let's not get technical here, okay? This is a collective reading. If you want a personal reading, schedule your reading with my ass, okay? And I will gladly read you the best way I can, however Spirit allows me to. But for the collective, Spirit says, do not reintroduce anyone that the universe will take out of your life between now and August. Do not reintroduce it. Do not try to make sense about it. Do not try to find the why and understand the why. Let it roll, let it be. Depending on who it is, it might hurt. Cry it out. Acknowledge your emotions, but don't let your emotions to control. Don't let your emotions make decisions for you. Allow the emotional release to be serve the place of purging. Some of us purge what mama failed to purge. Some of us purge what daddy will not purge. Some of us purge what grandma failed to teach mama how to purge. Some of us are not just purging for ourselves, but we're purging for everyone else that came before us, that did not know how to purge, that did not want to purge, that rejecting the ability to be able to release and purge, so that those that come after us don't have to do the work, the extra amount of work. Are you picking up what spirit is laying down? Are you picking up the spirit is laying down? Are you picking up the spirit is laying down? You're not just purging for you. You're purging for your father, who was an addict, who succumbed to the low vibrational energy of addiction and did not purge and was stripped away from his own blessings and abilities. And the torch was passed down to you so that you can carry this torch to the finish line, but not for you to end in the same way he did. Are you picking up the spirit laying down? Are you picking up what spirit is laying down? And you're not just purging for you, you're purging for everyone that came before you. And you're purging so that you can leave the path as clean as possible. It'll never be perfect. As clean as possible for those coming after you. You're purging. So whatever spirit the universe, Mother Earth takes away, takes out, do not attempt to reintroduce it. Do not attempt to reintroduce it. You will do yourself a disservice. With that being said, this gathering has come to its end for tonight. I thank you for being here. I thank you for allowing yourself the opportunity to stay, to listen. Now it is my prayer that you apply. You listened. Oh, yes, you did. You listened. Now Spirit wants you to apply. Apply the lesson. Apply whatever resonated with you tonight. Apply it into your life. Live it out. Live it out and live it up. That's what I say. Live it out and live it up. Live it out and live it up, baby. I love you. I will connect with you soon. We will meet again next Tuesday. Make sure that you invite your friends and family. Let's still support this page best way you can, so you can help me out with the algorithms here. I also hope to see you next Thursday, the 29th, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the last online Mental Health Awareness Month healing meditation. Okay. Um, Other than that, email me. Send me a DM if you want to be part of this year's Shadow Work Retreat. Okay. And if you want to work with me one on one, you know what to do. Hit me up. Okay. I will open up my calendar for next week between today and tomorrow. Stay tuned to that. Watch this replay. If you missed your sign, your element, watch this replay because every single message tonight was powerful. Yeah, every single message tonight was deep, if I can say so myself. Okay, que Dios me los bendiga. Stay empowered. Say no to being disempowered, and don't you dare disempower yourself. Much love to each and every one of you. Over